Chapter 6, Perfect Introductions, Part 1. Every event will give you the opportunity of introducing a speaker. Think about your last event. Were you prepared enough to do justice to your introduction? Or did you say something along the lines of, "Good evening, next on the program we have Kofi Suka, our first speaker. Please give him a round of applause." If that sounds like you are like most MCs who spend little time on polishing an introduction to welcome a speaker. Remember, the majority is not always right. You can get away with providing the barest information on the speaker, but that would put you at par with everyone else in the room. What then would be the value you bring to the event? A few words about the speaker-audience dynamic may be helpful. A speaker mounts a stage with the aim of informing, inspiring, educating, and entertaining his audience so that they can take action. The audience expects to be informed, inspired, educated, and entertained throughout the duration of the talk. Your job is to enhance the interaction by energizing the speaker and making the audience want to spend the next 20 minutes listening to the speaker. This can be achieved by asking the right questions during your research to arrive at an effective introduction. There are 4 elements to an effective speaker introduction, represented by the acronym PETS, P-E-T-S. It stands for Profession, Experience, Topic, and Say Name Last. Let us look at the elements in detail. Profession. The first part of an introduction deals with the speaker's job. A research question to elicit the response you need is, what does the speaker do? Staying with our first example, you could start by saying, Kofi Suka is a professional MC. This is okay, but for a professional MC, an okay introduction is not good enough. With a bit of research, you could come up with an alternative introduction like this. Our first presenter speaks to put bread and sometimes cake on his family's table. Both options communicate the same concept, but the first is factual, whereas the second is visual, appeals to senses of taste and smell, and is humorous too. The first option discloses the speaker's identity from the get-go, whilst the second keeps his name under wraps, heightening curiosity and making the audience wonder who the Master of Ceremonies is talking about. Experience. Your research question should be, how long has the speaker done what they've been doing? Examine the following 2 options which attempt to answer the experience question. He's a very busy man. Every year he hosts several corporate events. In the past 20 months, he has emceed 171 corporate events ranging from 2-hour launches to 3-day conferences. The first attempt at describing a speaker's experience is factual but uninspiring. The second option measures the level of the speaker's professional activity by citing statistics to describe how long he has worked, how many events he has hosted, and what types of functions they were. Audience expectations have been raised a few notches. Topic. The research question you need to ask is, what is the speaker going to talk about? The ordinary way of introducing a speaker's talk is to say something like, today, he will talk on the topic, how to enjoy working for the rest of your life. This is straight to the point, but it can be improved. Check out this alternative that highlights a speaker's topic. Today, he'll be sharing the secrets he's discovered that have made his work pleasurable and rewarding. Now compare the 2 sentences. The first one reveals the topic of the talk, and so all suspense is gone. Not only is the identity of the speaker known, but his subject matter has also been revealed. From experience, speakers usually announce their topic when they start talking, so it is good not to preempt them. So how about the second option? It is a safe bet that the audience will by now be bursting with questions. Who is the speaker? How come he's so busy? What secrets will he be sharing about work fulfillment? And this brings us to the last element of our introduction. Say name last. Since the speaker's name was revealed in option 1, mentioning it again will have a lessened impact. The name comes up as a surprise in option 2 and satisfies the curiosity of the audience. Let us assemble our 2 introductions using the PETS or the PETS formula and compare the results. Option 1. Kofi Suka is a professional MC. He's a very busy man. Every year he hosts several corporate events. Today he will talk on the topic, how to enjoy working for the rest of your life. Please put your hands together and let's give Kofi Suka a round of applause. Option 2. Our first presenter speaks to put bread and sometimes cake on his family's table. In the past 20 months, he has emceed 171 corporate events ranging from 2-hour launches to 3-day conferences. Today, he'll be sharing the secrets he's discovered that have made his work pleasurable and rewarding. I'd like you to put your hands together and help me with a warm round of applause for Kofi Suka. If you were in the audience, would option 1 give you good reasons to stay till the end of the talk? Or would option 2 provide just enough suspense to prevent you from leaving early? If you were Kofi Suka, which of these introductions would motivate you to go out and give the talk of your life? You have no choice if you want to introduce a speaker well than to apply the PETS formula. Highlight their profession, experience, and topic in a creative way and end with a sweeter sound to anyone's ears, their name.